Okay, so I got a phone call at 5 o'clock this morning, and I had just gone to bed at 4, from a friend dealing with an issue with some guy. Her issue is basically she believes that there is a stereotype that all men fit, and she's always finding guys that don't fit in the stereotype. So she's freaking out about that. I've got news for her. There's no stereotype. It doesn't fit anyone. There's not a typical male. Every man is as complex as a woman. They do not have one thing on their minds. No, Michael, they don't. There are so many things that you could say and do that make it seem like there's, only one side to a man, but there is a lot more than just sex or just a physical thing. Men want attention as much as women do. Men want love as much as women do. They just think that they have to be brave and super strong and all this other stuff. I'm currently involved with a guy that could be described as a super soldier. He never lets his guard down. He, in my eyes, is very, very brave and very, very strong. But behind closed doors, and it's just me and him, he acts completely different. And he doesn't, how to put this, he's still not as touchy-feely as, as a lot of women want. But when he is sensitive, it's like the most amazing thing. So it means more when he's holding back. But that's just the way we're working out. For other women, it might be different. They just want a touchy-feely guy all the time. There's a guy out there that's touchy-feely all the time, and they can get together. I hate it when women try to classify men. And I did make this mistake a long time ago with a friend of mine. His name is Steven, and it was, the point in my life that I realized that men are complex. They don't show it. They don't want to be considered complex. They like to make the whole women's jokes, like michaelpyro. Yes, so he's on my subscription. But deep down, they're really complex, and there's a lot to them. If you look at a comedian like michaelpyro, which this is also an issue she's having. She was watching some of the videos and was really repulsed and stuff. If you look at a comedian like michaelpyro, you notice the word comedian, joking, laughing, not real all the time. Comedy does not have to be truthful. It can be based on the truth, but it does not have to be truthful. That may not be his actual opinions. And I have shared a few emails with Michael. That's not really the way he is. That is meant to be funny. It's meant to take stress off of your workload or whatever you're dealing with right now. It's supposed to be lightening. Come on. Does he really think women can't drive? He probably drives every single day. He works at a Dairy Queen, so he probably, sees women driving in the drive-thru. He really thinks that he doesn't think women can drive. Okay, I admit women are horrible drivers. If you look at my car right now, I have a hell of a lot of damage to it. Although I only put one dent on it. But the man that had it before me put a lot of damage on it. Stop laughing. It's not funny. My family's over here. But I don't see that there is a stereotype that fits a man. There's not a stereotype that fits a woman either. Everybody just needs to really lighten up, loosen up. If you can't loosen up on your own, then I recommend going to see a therapist because you really got some problems. Stereotypes do not fit anyone. They don't fit racially, they don't fit sexually, they fit nothing. There's no stereotype in the world that fits every single person that it refers to. I'm not happy with this friend because, number one, you don't wake me up that early. I am a morning person, but not that early in the morning. And I was on the phone with someone for a few hours before that. But yeah, just don't fall into the stupid stereotyping trap, because men are not simple. That's just it. Women are not simple, men are not simple. They are not made to be simple. There's going to be clashes, there's going to be little wars and battles, and it's just not going to be as easy as everybody thinks. That's pretty much it. I mean, you can't really say to a guy, oh, well, you have to be super nice, super sensitive, blah, blah, blah. The guy's going to be how he's going to be. You cannot say that here's my list of the perfect man, knight in shining armor, super nice car, and blah, 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 blah. Because you might end up with something completely different. I mean, I usually go for the nerds and the geeks, and it didn't work out with them. I don't understand why. But now I avoided like hell military guys. And now it's working with a military guy? I don't understand. And it's not even a relationship, really. I mean, well, technically it is, but it's not. And then it's just complicated, which life will be complicated. Men are complicated, women are complicated, they get together, they have a complicated relationship, and they have a complicated life. That's how it is. It's not boy meets girl, falls in love, gets married, and lives happily ever after with 2.5 kids and a dog and a really nice sports car. It doesn't work that way. I mean, stop laughing at 2.5 kids. Anyway, it's not going to work out the way you want it to, and you're never going to see what's coming. Really, you're not. It's going to be a crazy ride. It's going to be insane. You're not going to know what's happening next. Get used to it, because that's the way it's going to be. Now,